Hi. So we are here to wrap up the virtue of the week, which is orderliness. And I'm going to read the card again. It says, orderliness is living in a way that creates harmony around us and within us. We have a place for the things we use, and we keep them where they belong. Order and beauty in our homes and workspaces brings a sense of peace and freedom. Our thoughts and ideas flow more freely. We do not hold on to clutter. We clear the way for genuine abundance. Orderliness is being focused and purposeful, planning tasks step by step instead of going in circles. As we trust divine order unfolding in our lives, we find a still point of order in our souls. And the back of the card has a quote from Catherine Patterson that says, what a gift of grace to be able to take some chaos from within and from it create some semblance of order. The practice of orderliness. I create a harmonious space that makes my soul peaceful. I keep only what is useful and beautiful. I put things in their place after I use them. I plan with purpose. I solve problems step by step. I trust in the presence of divine order in my life. I'm thankful for the gift of orderliness. It brings harmony to my life. So, as I shared on Monday, a perfect pick for me and us, I feel at this time, as we're sort of coming out of historical and cultural traumas and moving into a time of more harmony and peace. So, I really appreciated that. And all this week, I've been sort of reflecting on that. It was International Women's Day on Monday when I first talked about that. But, I've been reflecting all week about how far we've come in this sense of order. Women coming together, creating a unified force as one. And I've also been really considering this idea of division and what kinds of things are in place in our lives that continually reinforce division. And, is that kind of orderliness okay, or does it need to be reconsidered if we are looking at living life in a different way? So, some of these things were coming up for me this week, and just this whole idea of harmonizing discord between two parties or between two sides of the fence, so to speak. And how do you reconcile? How do you get to a place of reconciliation if there is no order? So orderliness is a must. It absolutely has to be in place. And that's one of the things that I learned this week. And we know this kind of thing, but we don't necessarily really take it in or understand it on a deeper level. What does it mean to you? What does it mean to me as a person? How I behave? And I've been thinking a lot about the support and just supporting the women I know and in the work that we do. And I talked about that in my video on Monday, but my week has been really thinking a lot about that and just considering the wisdoms of all of what needs to be considered. Anyway, so on Tuesday, I posted in the Action Inertia Facebook group, I posted this post about surfing and how women actually invented in Hawaii. Women invented the act and art and discipline of surfing, and it had to do with changing moods, knowing that if you get out into the water, get out under the sun and into the waves and into nature, that it can transform us. It can transform the spirit of where we're at from one place to another. So in there's quite a good story that talks about, the women taking the lead to show the men actually how to transmute their state of being and using the water and the practice and the art, able to ride through and into new states of mind. So that was pretty cool, and I love that sense of order. It may not be the kind of orderliness where you put it onto a spreadsheet and you map it out on a timeline. It's a natural kind of an order that's a little bit different. It's intuitive, and there's a deeper trust in that kind of natural order in life. So then on Wednesday, I also was considering Wednesday, the Hump Day hack in Action Inertia is all about considering the things that help us get through the week and considering things that also help me move my state of mind. So, Hump Day being Wednesday, suggesting that it's the hardest day of the week to get through, and what can we do to hack? What can we do to help get us through? So I hosted a watch party just with a little 4-minute video, sweetest little thing. You should check it out if you can, about a woman who rescues a bee, and it's their story. She rescued a bee. And anyway, so life is so precious when we have one another, and there's a sense of order in that, and it sets up, almost secures a sense of order within ourselves when we have something in life precious to connect to, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a craft, or whether it's a rescued bee. And then yesterday was Creation Station, and I worked on a beautiful cardinal in a winter night evening scene. I'm not happy with it, but that's okay. The process is about staying connected and understanding the tips and tricks used in watercolor in order to create the illusion of artistry and mastery. So anyway, that takes a lot of order as well. So all to say, this has been quite a week, really looking at this virtue of orderliness and considering all of the hundreds of ways that orderliness takes place in our lives every day, and in some cases every minute of every day. Order matters, and we may not have it right yet. When I think about our judicial system and our justice system, we've got a semblance of order, but it's not right. It's not fixed. There's no restorative justice piece that's incorporated in there. And, so orderliness is also flexible and changing and open to new discovery and becoming as well. So it's not closed-ended. It's transformative. And anyway, so I hope you found something interesting in this musing today, and hope you have a great weekend. You take care, and we'll see you on Monday.